What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. We've got a Betta breeding tank cleaning. Yes, these are little half-gallon shoe boxes you can get from Dollar General. These are what I breed my Bettas in. What you're seeing is a few days worth of food collection. The reason being is these are fry in here, and I'm really worried about sucking the fry up with the turkey baster. I put everything in a little Betta cup. I look at it really close. I shine a light in it, trying to see these little dinky specks. I'm almost 50 years old. My eyes aren't that great, and these things are absolutely tiny. So I don't clean their bins every day. I clean them every couple of days. That way they kind of get used to a little bit of dirty water. If you keep it completely clean and sterile, yes, you will get a bigger number outcome, but you will also, from what I've figured out, have problems with sick fish. This way, the little ones, sicklies, they kind of pass on, and you end up with healthy fish, and less you've got to worry about calling out later. So, very carefully, I go in there and I shake the turkey baster around, try and scare them away, because some of them are just too dumb to swim away. So they don't know what's going on. They just know this thing's going into water, it's pulling water out, and if they get sucked up, they get sucked up. I put them back in if they do. This round, I haven't done that. So basically, you go in with the turkey baster, you pull all the garbage off the bottom, and then you come in later with another cup, and you kind of skim off the top. I'm feeding these guys baby brine shrimp, so some of the eggs will get in there and float around, and they're not going to eat all the baby brine shrimp, so of course, you got to take out what's left over. You don't want the water to go absolutely stale. There's no bubblers, as you can see. This is just stagnant water that gets changed out every couple of days. They are on a reptile heating mat, or a seed heating mat. That way it keeps the temperatures up a little bit warmer than what's in the house, because the house is about 76 degrees. These things you want to have about 80. So we get that up to temperature, clean them out, and then I've got the handy garden hose in the back fish room. And just fill the container back up. No, I don't do the slow water fill like a lot of people do. Like I said, these fish, they get stress tested, they get durability tested. If they don't make it, well, then it's not something I'd want to sell to somebody anyways, because I don't need my fish dying once they get to their new home. So I try and keep my fish as healthy as possible, as strong as possible. That way, you guys all have high quality fish that last a long time. Now, my little editing screen, I can't see if there's any babies swimming around in here. On your guys' TVs, if you're watching this on a TV, maybe you can see the guys swimming around. But, like I said, they're bitty. So, stay tuned. That way you get to see them as they grow up. Hit that subscribe button. There will be posts as these babies grow. I've also got 2 more sets of Bettas that have paired up, and they are mating. Stay tuned for that, because that will be further on in this video. They're doing the whole hug me dance. It's kind of neat. We're going to have 2 more bins of eggs. And it's an exciting day. I'm hoping to get about 25 to 50 Betta out of this first bin. Trying to look around and see if I see any little dinky squigglers. And this is one mating. These guys are all done. I just took the female out of here. Those are all eggs on top. Inside the bubble nest. Daddy's underneath. This one is bubble nest, and they're working on planting eggs. As you can see here, I'm looking through the side of the tote. We'll watch them do the love me dance. It's actually a really neat kind of little dance that these guys do. He gives her a hug, squeezes the eggs out. They both go down, pick them up, put them up in the bubble nest. It's really kind of a neat process. It's not something you get to see every day, especially if you're just keeping Bettas as a hobby. You only have 1 in a tank. You're not taking the time to breed them. You can get upwards to 200 plus babies out of 1 mating. So, yeah, breeding Bettas can be very numbers intensive. If you end up with 200 babies and you've got to separate 100 males, I hope you got room for tanks. Other than that, if you like this kind of content, there's going to be more fishy stuff going on. My different tanks, different breeding stuff going on. I just moved the mouthing mama peacock to her new spit it out home. Ironically, she spit a half a dozen of them out in the net while I was transferring her. I got a Oscar feeding video coming up. You guys know I'm breeding guppies. I've got those IBC totes outside. So I grab a net full of guppies, I feed the Oscars. That makes good content too. That's going to be coming up here. So like I said, ring that bell notification, hit that subscribe button. You got comments, throw them down there. Let me know what you think. If you got any questions, always free to ask. I'll see what I can do about answering them as accurately as possible.